I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Hello everybody. This will be a bit of a different video. Now, like I've said before, I'm not planning on becoming a Chantal reaction channel. Foodie Beauty. But I want to react to this because this is her now. What you might be used to is her from, I don't know, maybe the earlier to late 20-teens. Hopefully you'll be able to see. I didn't put it in full screen, so, but if I'm doing it through the tablet, or at least the mic part. I'm recording with my desktop. So here we go.
I just wanted to be. I'm not coming on here to talk about drama. I'm not coming on here to talk about anyone in particular. I've said what I had to say on my community tab, and I stand by that.
So, to give a little context, if I'm remembering the community tabs correctly, because I have been so bothered by these, not bothered in a, like, oh my gosh, you're bothering me, but bothered like, ugh, like, stop talking about this. So earlier this year, she gave one of her cats away, and she planned to euthanize the other one for no reason, just because she wanted to run off with a guy and live in the Middle East with him. She's not living there legally, I will say that. She's on a tourist visa, so technically she's not a resident. I should restate and say she's not a resident. So there's that. But she got some pets while living there. And so now she has one cat. She names her Julia. Or she's called Julia rather, and she has a hamster. She did name it Harry, but now she calls it Howie. I don't know if it's Howie now or Harry. I'm not sure. Anyways, because Howie could mean Howard. Anyways, so she is mad because the reason other people are mad is because they were upset because she left her cats behind at home with, like, the cats she owned in Canada. The first 3 months she went to Kuwait, she had to come back to Canada for a month at least. And she left the cats behind with someone who couldn't care less to take care of them, and she really didn't care for them either. And she neglected the older one quite badly. The only reason she wanted her euthanized was because of health problems that were treatable. Well, now this new cat that she has in the Middle East, they're already seeing issues. She's got mats. She just looks a mess, right? So and she's complaining now because, you know, people are complaining about the cat, so she's making really bad community posts about it, and just, yeah. It gets worse, people. It gets worse.
I don't have to come on here and talk shit about people or try to cause shit to have.
But you will, Chantal. You will, won't you? Because that's what you think will make you money. By the way, her channel is tanking. This isn't making you any more money, Chantal. Go to Playboard and you'll see what I mean, honey.
something to talk about, mashallah. So that's not what I'm gonna do. I want to give all my attention to you guys.
Yep, she says that. She says that. And then this.
Everyone's like, she looks matted. No, that's her fur. They're not mats, dummies.
Well, I might be blind, but everybody has said, Chantal, that the cat's fur is matted. So, I'm going to take their word. I am, because everybody says it. Everybody. It doesn't even have to take an expert, honey. Sorry if you don't want to believe them, but everyone else has eyes. Enough people have eyes that I can get an idea. Okay, Chantal? Okay.
It's just her fur. She always looks like that. She has a brush right here. I brush her like every day.
I remember several channels pointing out that that brush had never been used. That poor thing. Ugh. No, I'm not gonna go to Kuwait and rescue Julia.
And sometimes twice a day because she loves it. All I have to do is make a noise. Like when she's not sleeping and she's awake, all I have to do is like go like this.
Allah, come and rescue Julia. And I don't mean like Allah. I mean like Allah. There's a guy named Allah who wait till Chantal and Salah have left. Wait. Just wait till then, Allah. Go and rescue Julia. Take her away. Get her out of her miserable living quarters with Chantal and sometimes Salah.
This on the couch and she comes running. And yeah, she had a bath. And she smells like Pet Zone deodorant stuff that they put on the cats after. They shaved like around her bum area just to prevent it getting messy because I've had to like clean her bum several times.
So, this last month or so, she was in Thailand. A little over a month. Because she was border hopping to get a new tourist visa. Or renewed tourist visa. Okay? And while in Thailand, at best, they probably had someone feeding the cat, like coming in every once in a while feeding the cat. The cat was not shaved, not groomed, and so as a result, I guess now, well, we know she's had a poopy bum. What does that tell you, Chantal? It tells you that you need to think of this stuff. You might want to consider planning ahead next time because you never know. You never know, girl. Look. You could, okay, assuming you were doing everything legally, you could have been held up because of, let's say something happened where one of you got really, really sick and you couldn't leave for a month, so you were stuck there for a month until you got better. Right? Let's just say the trip had originally been planned for 2 days or 4 days rather, and you got sick. Assuming you were doing everything legally, well, as legally as you can, or even a week, and let's say you had to overstay. You have to plan for this kind of thing just in case, right? You never know. Something could happen, right? You have to plan for this stuff. You have to give things more thought because you never know, right? You know that your health is not the greatest. You have to think this stuff through. Look, if I had an autoimmune condition, if I had any kind of medical issues that, caused me problems, I would certainly prepare just in case I would have had to overstay my time there, right? Like, I would have prepared for that. Even if it was for an extra day, I would have prepared. I would have been like, would you mind if in the event something happens, whatever. Never mind.
After she poops, so to prevent any problems, shave it off. Do I think the vet lied? How about they take her to the vet now? Like,
okay, now this is where they get into the care of that older cat. So one of the reaction channels called FFG, French Fried Girl, went with some of her family because one of her family members had messaged Chantal that she wanted to take the cat, the older cat. And French Fried Girl takes the cat to the vet. This cat, I don't know why she calls her this, but Chantal called her BBJ. I like No Madness Life's name for her, Jewel. And that's her former name. So, Jewel. So, they took Jewel to the vet, and now Chantal is upset because the neglect that BBJ had gone through is revealed. And BBJ, or Jewel, still is not, doing she's not looking particularly the greatest, but that could be because of her age. We think that that's probably why. But she's in a happier environment now. She's putting on a little weight each week. It's hard because she has hyperthyroid. Yeah. She's struggling to gain weight, but she's happier now, and she's still a spry little thing. She's still quite happy. But Chantal isn't accepting that. She's not happy that French Fried Girl revealed all the information and is now basically trying to put French Fried Girl down.
every single thing that was wrong with her is because she's fucking old, okay? Like, she has kidney disease, and she's, like, if you see pictures of her, she's suffering. All for your entertainment, all to piss me off, and I'm unaffected. You're not gonna bother me.
You're unaffected and it's not gonna bother you anymore, huh? Sorry, guys. My watch. But it's not gonna bother you, huh, Chantal? Well, then, I think that's where you could stop there. Okay? Because I think if it didn't bother you, you wouldn't really be addressing it beyond this point, okay? Okay.
I've come to terms with what happened, but that doesn't stop me from pointing out your stupid hypocrisy. All right? If you want to suck the dick of somebody who's a dumb ass and lying to you, that's your problem.
Who's lying? Who's lying? Where are the lies? What lies? What lies? Where? Tell me. Seriously, honey, tell me. Tell me.
Not mine.
Them.
She was so bad in your care. Every single picture of her in my care is way better than she looks now.
That was actually a clip from, I guess, Amberlynn. Barbecue Chillin tends to insert little clips. Yeah. So, that's not Chantal saying that.
Way better. Way better.
No, she was not way better, Chantal. Can we go back for a moment? The images. People had, I didn't even need to ask people to describe it because they already were. They were always saying things like, look behind here. You can see all these boxes piled up. You can see the floor all covered and dirty looking, and and Pete's, Chantal's roommate at the time, would often say he would sometimes talk about the health of the cats. He even said there was something wrong with BBJ, before they left, she was shaking and stuff like that. We found out that it was because of her pain. Pete's also had said at one time that litter box was not emptied for months. So they were crapping all over the floor. What? Dude, my neighbor, when he was living here, I bet you it's the same situation. Same situation, I will bet you. Yep.
Why are you in red? I like red. I love it.
She never wears red. By the way, honey, and I heard another reaction channel, No Madness Life, I think it was. Even she agrees with this. When the moment they said, like, what is with this red or whatever the heck, a lot of reaction channels were commenting on it. I heard it's not good to wear red if you have rosacea. Honey, you need to get some fashion sense. I'm gonna say that.
And yeah, Little Red Riding Hood, I still look 100 times better than that fat goblin.
Okay, I have to address this. French fried girl is Jewish. Let that sink in a moment. If you don't know what I mean, goblin is an anti-Semitic term. Maybe Google it. But calling a Jewish person goblin is awful. She's not ignorant to that anymore because people have told her time and time again, don't call her that, it's anti-Semitic. That just makes her use it more. So there's that.
Disgusting, ugly goblin. Ugliest person on the internet, so whatever.
Are you projecting, honey bun? Are you? Because I think you are. You think, by the way, you're ugly from the inside, Chantal. I'm gonna just say it. Because I'm blind, I don't consider the way they look on the outside, okay? If their intentions are amazing, if they're beautiful people, personality-wise, then that's what I care about. Girl, you are the ugliest person internally that I have ever met. Well, online, that is. I haven't even really interacted with you, but I don't even care to. And by the way, Chantal, if you stumble upon this video, do not worry. I'm not making a cent off of you. I'm not making a cent off of any of the people I react to. Okay? So you can rest assured, you can sleep easy tonight knowing I'm not even making a cent off of you. My channel is not monetized, and I don't plan on monetizing it. So have a nice day, girl.
Don't even entertain them. That's what they want. They need it. They need it for content. They have no life.
What's your life, Chantal? I won't tell her that it's private. It's private. What's so private about sleeping around all day, eating, and sleeping again? Maybe doing some stuff with Salah. But beyond that, what is so dang private, girl? How is that YouTube paycheck, by the way? How is it? I think you should check Playboard. Girl, you need to really step up your act. Clean it up. Get it together, girl.
They provoke you, and then when you act ugly back, they're like, oh, well, too fucking bad.
What was that? What was that? That wasn't even words.
I'll say what I want. Like, if I want to defend myself once in a while, I will. Whatever.
By the way, this could get her in trouble in Kuwait.
Whatever, Toys R Us. Here come the Islam police. I don't care. Is she a good Jewish person? Does she do Shabbos? No, she doesn't. So kiss my ass.
How do you know? How do you know? By the way, Chantal reverted to Islam. Girl, you don't practice your religion other than the hijab and whether food is halal or not. So, why should you criticize another's religion? In any ways, so what? I was raised Christian. Does that mean I believe and practice the Christian rituals? No.
They're all seething with jealousy. They're so pathetic because every single thing they predicted.
Oh, they're jealous? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous, Chantal, of my tanking channel, my horrible, of not having a horrible reputation online, of having a man who won't really care for me other than bring me food, who will only come on occasion, like, to bring me the food, who is like, who doesn't actually live with me, who I'm not married in a way that's recognized anyway. I'm so jealous that I'm not shacked up in a small room, and I'm so jealous, Chantal. I'm so jealous that I don't have to live like you. Because I don't live like you. I'm very jealous. Who wants this life of just like sitting and eating all day? Carbs, and more carbs. Blech.
And their dumb conspiracies is wrong. I'm in Kuwait, bitches. What are you gonna do?
Right now. You're gonna be in a lot of conflict if like something happens, right? The moment the government starts to get on you, girl, because they will, because you keep coming back on tourist visas. They might have something to say about that. And then you're going to want to run off to Canada the moment you realize, oh crap, I'm in big trouble now. Okay, you're going to want to come back to Canada, back to Toronto. And I know where you're going to end up too, by the way. Ugh. Maybe I'll do another reaction to her with Nodder, but I don't know.
Huh? Ugh.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm in Kuwait now, biatch. What are you gonna do, huh? Girl, it's coming. We won't have to do a thing.
I hate them. Anyway, I'm done venting. It's not worth it. I don't want to talk about. I don't want these stupid people.
If you don't want to talk about it, then why are you talking about it?
In my space, like, period. Oh, I'm aggressive, but her cackling like a witch for 3 hours.
You are aggressive. And you are hurtful. You are vile. You are transphobic, homophobic, bigoted. Need I say more?
Calling me a bitch and everything else and my mama whore is...
About that. A while ago you had said that everyone who's a reactor is, or every person that exists online, or any person that, whatever, they're basically a copy of their mom or something. I forget the exact wording. I don't know quite how to word that. They will be like, if they're like a woman, for example, they'll be just like their mom, right? So French Fried Girl had said, okay, well, does that make you, so does that mean your mom was a WHORE? Girl. Just stop.
Is okay. Fuck her. She's got her karma with that. Goodbye.
Oh, French fried girl lost her mother. Oh, how long ago was it now? I didn't type the date. I think it was... I want to say a month ago, but I might be wrong on that. I don't like her reactions, okay? I don't like them anymore. I don't like that she monetizes her weed addiction. I don't like that she, now hides herself, like, to basically cover that up. I don't like how she just turns on anybody who, but Chantal going after her now because her mom, just because she got her car, like, Chantal is basically saying that she has her karma now that her mother is dead. Chantal, Shaitan is waiting. That's all I have to say. When you die, Shaitan will be waiting for you. Unless you change your ways and become better from the inside. And no, that does not mean weight. That means just yourself as a whole, your personality. What is it about you fat activists that you don't understand? It's not about your dang weight. It's about your personality and how you treat people. Chantal, unless you better your personality, Shaitan has a very special place for you. I bet you he can't wait to see you. Am I wishing her to die? No. I'm just simply saying that once she does, he will have a special place for her. Because you do not say things like that and expect to just have that brushed under the rug. Like, no. Oof. Oof. My condolences, FFG.
Yeah, I have every right to defend myself. I don't care if you're fucking bothered.
How is this defending yourself? You're calling people anti-Semitic names and just using vitriol and foul language. Girl, I think you should get some soap for that mouth too.
Then unsubscribe. I don't care. Go kiss her ass. I don't care. If anyone who was once a follower and supporter here is now over there, you never were a supporter, so goodbye. I don't care.
Same tactic with the vegans, huh? If you were vegan and then you went ex-vegan, you never really were vegan. It's the same thing, eh?
2,000 people who are in my chat are over there now because they fucking want me. They want to keep discussing the old miserable me where I was being abused.
She said that the Nodder era was filled with abuse and all this stuff. Do I feel like he was abusive? Yeah, to some extent, he was. But she kept going back. So clearly there was something. Right? But, Chantal, I thought you said, I don't care. Whoever goes over there, you will be replaced. Honey, how is that working out? I thought you said you didn't care, but now you do? You seem like you care.
And I was on drugs, and I was miserable. That's never gonna be...
You were on drugs in Thailand. Let's be real. They went to the tourist areas of Thailand, like Bangkok and stuff, where the, clubs are and things. And I know she did drugs because her eyes showed it. And the reaction channels were like, whoa, she is high. Yeah. So you were on drugs then too, honey pie.
Be my life again. Even if I go back to Canada, I'm not taking my hijab off. I'm not going to go back to that life.
Who said you have to? You can go to Canada and just have some more freedoms. You don't have to go to Canada to be back on your stupid wheelchairs and the stupid joints. We just want you back in Canada because it's clear you're not happy in Kuwait with the limited things that you can do there. If in Canada you can eat whatever you want, you know, say whatever you want, you're not going to get in trouble for saying certain things online. Certain things, right? Like if you're bashing another creator, you're not getting in trouble. You're not going to get in trouble with the law for that. Okay? Unless they I don't know. But even then it would be you would get laughed at if you report, oh, this person called me names. What are the police gonna do here in Canada? But just go back to Toronto. We PEI people, we don't want you here. Okay?
Never, ever. I've already explained BBJ's pads. Why did FFG kill her dog for anxiety?
She did not kill her dog for anxiety. By the way, that button does not work on her anymore. And I'm sure the mother one will eventually wear out. It might. Look, if somebody was trying to bring me down by bringing up my dead grandfather, I'd have nothing to say because that was 7 years ago. 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years almost. Yeah. 11 years ago. I have nothing to say. I've accepted it now. I've been allowed to grieve. I've had my time. This is still fresh for FFG, and it's her mother. Like, this grandfather, it wasn't that I didn't love him, okay? It was just, he was always, struggling medically as long as I knew him, okay? So, Chantal, if you find this video and you want to bring up my dead grandfather, you're not gonna do anything. It's not gonna work, girl.
You people only focus on that. I've had the cat for 20 years, and this one incident was an oversight when I was away. Her nail.
Last year, when you were with that guy for a while, what was his name? Roman? I'm just going to call him Roman. I'm not going to name the other part of it. But you were with Roman, and you took BBJ to the vet then. Do you remember what the vet had said, honey bun? She said that the nails had grown into the pads then too. And you had never taken her back since that visit with Roman. So, yeah.
Nails grew long because she's fucking old. Sam's nails were fine.
It doesn't matter, girl. Older cats do need a lot more medical attention. Okay? People are always going to hold that against you. They will never let you live this down, like No Madness had said. They will never. Okay? And now what you're saying about a woman's dead mother, you are disgusting. I don't know how any man would... I don't know how Salah is putting up with you. I don't know how. Salah, get out.
Okay, so shut the fuck up. They're gonna have no fucking channel soon anyway. So enjoy this rage rage while you can, because you're not gonna have a channel soon, bitch. You're not gonna have one.
She still has one. She still has one. Good luck, hon.
And if you think you're gonna get away with what you did with the cat, just watch. Just watch.
What did she do? Take it to the vet? What did she do to it? Gave it injections. Put it on hyperthyroid medications. Gave it antibiotics for a kidney infection. Trimmed her nails. Honestly.
I am proud, Rhonda. I'm very happy where I am in life. I would rather die than go back to the life I had before. Thank you.
Yeah. Very, very, very happy. That sounds very happy. Not like you're frustrated or having second thoughts at all. Yeah, very convincing, Chantal.
Thank you. Ignore everything she does. She's violent, abusing BBJ. Guarantee.
Oh, what? What? How is she abusing BBJ or Jewel? How? How? I don't get it. Oh my gosh, girl. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. How is she abusing? How is she abusing that cat?
She fucking hates me. So she's, number one, she lied to people blatantly, but that's okay, right? That's okay. She has the cat. She's probably mistreating.
What did she lie about? Honestly, what did she lie about? What? What?
It looks starving, but the same people just who ignore that now were giving me so much shit. And those people don't matter, so who cares? But giving me shit for starving BBJ, more defamation. Like, you.
It's not defamation if it's true. You did starve her. Do you remember the time you went to your mother's for 2 days? And Pete's, when he was on YouTube, I don't know if he still does YouTube, nor do I really care, but Pete's had said that she had no food. People had to send food to the house. You didn't tell him where the food was. I remember that. I don't fully react to you, but I do remember that because I watch other channels. In a figurative sense, of course. I listen, Chantal. So, yeah.
You better pray I never go to Canada and sue your ass, because I have so much.
How are you gonna sue? Because your playboard doesn't show a very good reputation on YouTube anymore.
Much. Oh my god, it's insane. Like, just shut the fuck up. I seemed happier in Canada.
You were. You were. The reason you were acting miserable, I think, was because you were... It was a show. You wanted to put on a show for people. You loved it. You wouldn't have been going through that for a year.
No, not at all. Not at all. I don't know what gave you that idea. I don't know what gave you that idea. I'm sure I could come up with some clips of me crying every other day.
What about the days where you actually were spending your time with Nod, or he was playing music and he was, singing and dancing and doing all this stuff and you were laughing? What about all that? Can we talk about that? Does that scream unhappy? Does it? What about the times when you were just living with Pete's? What's so unhappy about that? Your life is no different in Kuwait because you're not doing anything differently. The only thing different is you're in Kuwait. That's the only thing different. Come on.
Do you guys forget that or what? Disgusting people. You're not going to affect me.
Maybe some of them don't know, honey. Some of them don't know. I'm sure a lot of them. A lot of them probably do. But some of them probably don't. They don't know. They don't know what you went through. Because maybe a couple of them are new. But I'm sure some of them, I'm sure a good portion of them do remember. I don't know what to tell you.
Me. After this, I'm ignoring your asses. Goodbye.
That was also Amberlynn there. I don't know why she does that, but barbecue chillin', that is, throw those in there. But you say, I think it's because you say that, Chantal, and then you start just blabbing on about it. By the way, she's going to get into a very touchy subject. I'm not really going to speak on it since I'm ignorant to the situation. I'm going to do my best, but I'm very ignorant to it. I only read the headlines because really the world as a whole is going crazy, so I don't know what to think about it.
People miss the old you. Well, that's good for them, you know, because when it was the old me, people were freaking out every day, giving me shit.
I think the old you, they mean like 2018, 2019. Like, even when you were first with Pete's in 2020, things were different. Very different. It was when 2021 hit that everything just, you know, that's what people had a problem with. Right? Yeah, so that was the issue mainly. Okay. We missed the 2018, 2019, 2020. Like when you were with Pete's, when you first moved in, like that's what we all miss. I know you can't have BB anymore. BB, for those who don't know, is her ex-husband. Well, was it fiance? Did she engage? Been engaged with him? I don't know. You can't have BB anymore. I get that. Your life would be so much better, Chantal, if you stopped doing these rages and focused on bettering yourself from the inside, starting with your mentals.
You need to change your life. You need to get away from that asshole abuser. You need to stop the drugs. You know, I wish you would just do something else other than just sit there on wheelchairs. And now that I'm halfway across the world, happily married to somebody who's not an abusive piece of shit, now it's all, oh, we miss the old you and all crickets. Well, goodbye. I don't care. I don't care. I have no...
There's no in-between with you, is there? Never an in-between. What about the you that was quite happy and, you know, just... You were fine with Pete's up until the time Nodder... Frank... There was a guy named Frank that came along just before Nodder. I missed that. I missed that part. But, I missed... is what I meant there. I missed it. But Nodder really, really, really made it. Like, well, Frank set her on a journey to find a guy. And then Nodder for like 6 months fully. And then a new woman came into the picture. And she didn't like that. And now basically Nodder lives with her. And yeah. Girl, we miss the you from like 2020. Don't get it twisted.
No problem rebuilding an audience. I have no problem continuing to do me. And if you don't like it, I don't care.
Clearly you do. I don't care. When I say I don't have a problem with the small amount of subscribers that I do have, do I say it like that? No. I don't say it like that.
I have to get some Lush because, like, you know. And I'm happy to hear that Lush stands with Palestine, so I'm definitely supporting them.
Okay. They stand with the company that bombed a hospital. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Country. If I said company, I meant country. They stand for the country that bombed a hospital and is rallying over it. That makes me mad. That does make me mad. I don't care. You know, I'm going to take neither side because I'm pretty sure no one is innocent in all of this. But it is sick. It's sick to know that a country bombed a freaking hospital and is rallying over it. Sick. Sick, sick, sick.
Trust me, if I was unhappy with how I am, person, you would see some semblance of it.
Where is it? Where is it, hon? Where is it? Where? Where is your happiness? I don't see it.
In terms of service is about not eating, restricting diet, and bullying others to stop eating. Exactly. Thank you, Born Villain. You get it. When people saw that, they're like, oh, yeah, she's going to be demonetized. Excuse me, but if I'm demonetized and I'm off this platform, what are you going to do for content? Say bye-bye.
I'm not monetized. How about that?
You're all hoping I get my karma? Everyone else is getting their karma. How many hate channels have been demonetized?
2, but not because of hate. From what I heard, Breezin, which is another reaction channel, just Breezin today, she got demonetized due to she was uploading Amberlynn TikToks without transformation to them. And Perfectly Imperfect, I'm not exactly sure, but it wasn't hate. I think she made a mistake with one of her videos. I don't know what it was, but yeah.
I don't talk about politics, but I'm 100% in full support of Palestine. 100.
Yeah, the country that bombed a hospital, sure. Sure, cool. I don't know if Israel ever did anything like that, but I don't want to take a side anymore. But I do not support that. Like, ugh, what is with this? Oh, we don't like you, so we're gonna kill you and then rally over it just for no reason. We did it all for no reason. Just because. And if there is a reason, I don't know if there's a reason or not. They've all been in conflict for the longest time, and it's just like, oh my God, can we just get along? Can't we just get the freak along? If everybody was kind to one another, none of this crap would be happening.
There's no proof of babies being decapitated. That's a lie. It's called propaganda from West.
I'm ignorant to this as well, but I read the other day about the hospital being bombed. So that's all I'm gonna say on that, okay?
Western media, that's been debunked. I reposted that on my TikTok. Thank you very much. We have not seen one decapitated baby.
I think that actually got taken off her TikTok. I think it actually did.
No parents have come out and claimed that at all. So, brainwashed. I'm not saying that atrocities weren't committed, and I don't like war, but at the same time, like, where was all this media attention whenever, we have actual media proof of Palestinians being murdered, so let's just not even go there.
See, no one's innocent. Let's just say that, okay? We can't prove that anyone's innocent. But I do not support Palestine bombing the hospital and then rallying over it. Sick!
Thank you. And now they have no food, no water, like, they've been living in apartheid for 75 years. Let's just say that. They will twist every word. I don't care. Like, I've been canceled how many times by these idiots? I don't care. They don't know. They're probably so ignorant on the whole situation. They don't even know anything. Just like they're experts all of a sudden on Islam. Just like they're experts all of a sudden on Kuwait law. Just like they're expert. Like, they can shove it. I don't care. So the airports were exhausting, and we had headaches, and it wasn't comfortable. Like, being seated upright for, like, I don't know. And then,
oh, blah, blah, blah again about the dang airports. No one cares.
like, someone on the plane kept farting, and it was smelly.
You mean you?
What's her face was tattletaling on, apparently on Twitter. She's being anti-Semitic. Keep reaching. Keep reaching. Oh, and Goblin is not being Islamophobic when she says things like alhamdulillah.
That's not an Islam specific term. It's just an Arabic term. I forget exactly the meaning, but it's not being Islamophobic if a Jew is saying it.
Please check yourself. And the nerve of the Goblin to body shame him when she...
Stop with that name, that word. You have to stop. Do you know how many more people you could lose, Chantal? You are risking having no one, literally no one, maybe one person. How will you make ends meet?
She looks like friggin' SpongeBob. Are you kidding? God.
Then maybe, I don't know, call her SpongeBob instead of the G word? FF SpongeBob? FF SquarePants? There you go, Chantal. New word, new name for her. FF SquarePants. FF SquarePants. FF SquarePants. FF SquarePants.
No, she looks like Pee-wee's Big Adventure, the villain in it. Francis. Kai, I'm in my spare room in Kuwait. You know, the country nobody thought we would go back to? Yeah, there. People come for me every day and think I don't have a right to defend myself and talk back about their stupid crap. Please. Like, come here, big boy. Come here, big boy.
There's your hamster. By the way, we're not sure if the hamster has been renewed basically several times or not. But yeah, that's the hamster. I don't know if I specified in the beginning, but she has a cat and a hamster here in Kuwait, so yeah.
Hey, I buy her treats. You come up when I say. Give him a little piece of bread here. No? Oh.
You put the bread in the drawer? What? I didn't even hear a bag rustle. The heck?
I know it's not too bad for him. He can have a treat once in a while. Goodbye, desert highway. Loser. Go suck some more of FFG's ass.
Well, how many members do you have now, hon?
Your dad must be proud. Yeah, he is. Okay.
Have you heard from him before? Like, lately? Have you ever gotten to speak to him? What if he isn't proud of you? What if he isn't? Do you speak to him regularly?
If those channels you claim to hate didn't talk about you, you would lose the drama. What? I thought so too much better. See these type of comments from idiots like this? You should go to Gaza.
Just stop.
Like, no brains whatsoever. I could never. No, they don't get me down, Keena. The only thing that gets to me is the hypocrisy. That's when I rage and call it out. But I don't rage compared to how these people rage every day. That's what the hypocrisy is. It's like pretty ironic, wouldn't you say, that this person like will spend 3 hours on a live stream bitching and moaning the same thing. Anyway, she's like honestly like a good review away from losing her channel. Don't worry, it's coming. Boozin got demonetized. Hamster with the weird fucking eyebrows got demonetized. FFG's next. See you.
How do you know? How do you know? Only thing I've ever said to FFG is how she can be a lot like Chantal, is a lot like Chantal, kind of hiding herself now because of her drug addiction and because of her, like, the way she acts now. She'll block people in chat for no reason. Yeah. I'm not about that.
And believe me, when that happens, we're going to throw the biggest party and rub it in. Trust me on that. It's not political as Muslim. I support, for sure, I support Palestine. I don't care how many supporters I lose over that.
I definitely don't support someone who bombs a hospital and then rallies over it.
I'm not the person to just shut my mouth for just to save face. I'm not a coward. I don't hide like everyone else.
They definitely didn't deserve that. Just so you know, they didn't deserve that. No one deserves a hospital to be bombed. No one. That is way too far. I don't care what your beef is. That is sick. You do not do that and expect people to be, oh, yeah, I guess we should learn from that. No. No. If I killed somebody that I hated and then threw a party in honor of their death, I would still be accused of murder.
Oh yeah, go on the front line, Randy. What do you have? Did your hair dye? Did you bleach your braid in the process of dyeing your hair? Am I a fucking the effing military? No. You apparently have to go on the front line and battle the enemy in order to have an opinion. Okay, nice brain job you have there. Are you kidding, Miss Holler? Bull crap. You want to see me crafting? I don't even like crafting. That's not me. Sorry.
Well, do something other than sit on the dang floor and eat. Go and do something. And do something that you want to do. Even if it's something like, I don't know. Why not just devote your channel to something we can all appreciate rather than just complain about, you know, the cost of things or whether or not somebody has an opinion that you don't like. Come on.
No, my hobby's food. I don't like freaking crocheting. I don't like doing any of that shit. Okay, so. And talk about me getting a hobby? What about everyone else? Hello again. What's the last time you smoked weed? A long time ago.
Thailand.
Sometimes, especially, watch after I smoke shisha, I'm going to look burnt because it relaxes you, you know? I did smoke cigarettes there, though. Nuke Islam. How about we nuke people like you? Ignorant.
Whoa. No, we shouldn't nuke anybody, okay?
Islamophobic people. That would be nice. Imagine, like, exactly, imagine one day just everyone loses interest in me whatsoever. Imagine having a channel where you have nothing else to talk about. Imagine you are not interesting enough as a person, like, to get any views on your own. Like, that's embarrassing. That's gonna.
Then why did I gain subscribers over the last week? I don't have the best take and I might lose some over the next week, but I don't really give a crap. I say what I have to say. And maybe some people from the Foodie Beauty community will come over here and they might see some of my other stuff, but I'm not so worried about that. I'm not. You know, some people in the Foodie Beauty community are keto as well, so that's kind of cool. So, one of them was carnivore. Man, I miss his channel. I liked his reactions. Goldwater Rule. Oh gosh, do I ever miss him. I smell bacon and I want some so bad. Oh my god, bacon.
That'd be a wake-up call for sure. How you treat others will come back to you. I don't understand. People being mean to strangers, it's only their karma. I know, exactly. Like, her channel getting demonetized, definitely her karma.
You really don't know FFG much either. You ran into her once. Barely talked more than probably what? 5 minutes? Girl. You really don't know her either, yet you have the nerve to talk like that about her?
These people don't think that it's going to come back to you know, they always wait for my karma. Hi, Sophia. What karma for what? Defending myself?
Your karma's already coming. It's already coming.
Really? Really? Cuba Rage, they always bring that up. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny because then again, I explain I was very drunk. Okay, sure, that's my responsibility. But I was also at a time in my life where I just was like went through the worst crap I ever, one of the worst times in my life of being manipulated and abused by people. And like, so what? Like that was like how long ago? So exactly. Like I'm sorry. That's why I'm not reaping what I sow because I don't do that to people. I don't have a channel about other people making lies about them.
You just started spewing vitriol and anti-Semitic comments about FFG. Oh, what?
I didn't steal anyone's pets. So, yeah. You mean like there's no spark of happiness while I'm discussing disgusting people and hateful people? Yeah, that's normal, I'd say.
You're never happy. Okay? Listen. If you were happy, you would be smiling all of the time. You would be laughing all the time. You wouldn't even have to look mad when you first turn on the camera or when you're about to turn it off. You wouldn't start to look mad. You wouldn't have any of that. You would always be happy. You'd be more than happy to go on YouTube and tell everybody, hey guys, guess what? We did this today, we did that today, blah, 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 blah. I have so much stuff I want to talk to you guys about. That's what you'd be like. But no, you're just like, oh, it's kind of warm today, so I just, we just did this and that, and blah, 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 and basically just slept all day because I was like, blah, 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 blah. That doesn't scream happiness to me.
Have a hot mess pass. Who doesn't? Are you kidding? Have you seen some of their criminal records? Look at FFG. She was in court for not paying her rent.
I think that was because of her previous relationship. That wasn't solely on her, Chantal. By the way, I don't have a criminal record. You're welcome.
And she has the nerve to call me broke. Bitch, you wouldn't have a dime if it weren't for me, so shut up and be thankful and kiss my feet.
Oh, really now? Really now? What is that family channel she was reacting to? Darn it, what was it called? Doherty Dozen. Doherty Dozen? Doherty. I don't know. Yeah. There were people that liked it. She still got super chats out of it. You're not going to focus on that though, are you?
Trust me. I hope I can get to a point where I just don't even acknowledge any of the crap because it's just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep reporting their dumb channels and hope that someday YouTube sees that they're just content thieves. They're just hate channels.
Honey, you don't want to play like that. That can get you into YouTube jail. Or ban you. Don't play like that.
And I don't care. I'm not against reactions, but certain ones, yes. Because they're not reactions, certain ones. FA Astrology, is that the website? I know it's against usually we don't believe in that in Islam, but people expect me to just be perfect the minute I freaking reverted. I still have a whole past of my culture and my things that I used to do with astrology and stuff. So where's my water? Anyway, I gotta get off, I guess.
Well, there was a part that was in there that wasn't shown. Salah comes in and brings food, and the way he says you're welcome, only one other channel pointed it out. The way he said you're welcome, it sounded miserable. Miserable. He was not happy with Chantal. Something had happened. It's like, you're welcome. It sounded miserable. Girl, please, please just get some help. You really need it. Alrighty, so that's it for that one. I will hopefully upload more videos soon, and I will see you in the next one. Later!